Okay, record store day. I know people are really looking forward to the Friday's version. Black Friday, November, end of November, isn't it? Yeah, in UK it's the Black Friday thing. It's more like an American thing, really, isn't it? But it's kind of catching on here as well. So I always look forward to the Black Friday deals, and with Record Day definitely on a Friday as well. It's kind of welcome. You got the deals on Amazon. You got the deals with the Record Store Day promotion. So it's all good. November, end of November is really something to look forward to. A few things I noticed was the Aha reissue, 8 different versions of Take on Me, which is not really needed. That's a nice disc, but depends on the price really. Alice Cooper, never been a huge fan of his, but I did like this lovely little vinyl set here. Very nice. I mean, I'm squinting because my eyesight is awful. I'm trying to see what it is. I'm trying to zoom in for you, if you can see that. All good tracks on there. Live versions, Welcome to My Nightmare and all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm not a fan of his work. D-Light, well, one hit wonders, weren't they? I don't remember any of the other songs, but Grooves in the Heart was definitely a song from my childhood. Well, say childhood. You know, I was in my 20s when this came out. Well, just about hitting 20s. She was really fit, wasn't she? Oh, God, I did like her dancing. She's a very attractive woman. Bob Dylan, never been a fan. Never. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man and Blown in the Wind. It's probably his best album, you know. But this is definitely a good release, I think, with 4 extra tracks. Always like re-releases of, because the older albums they had kind of short play times, didn't they? You know, like 30, 40 minutes, that was it. Beatles were the same, 30, 40 minutes. And extra tracks to be put on. That's what I like about reissues and remasters of old vinyl. This is what it should be like, you know. Fleetwood Mac, again, yeah, some catchy songs, mainly British stroke American band, aren't they? So yeah, picking up those American members, you know. Just trying to think. Clear, crystal clear vinyl, lovely. That's a lovely set. I picked that up, but again, I'm not a huge fan. Now, I do like Prince a lot, and this is a very attractive set. Although the artwork to these singles is a bit hideous. It's very very 70s. I don't like it, but the discs are nice. It might be worth picking up just for that. But again, not a huge fan of that album. It's just way too early. But I think for fans, that's a fantastic box set. Depends on the price though. If it's 50 quid for that lot, it'd be a bargain, I think. I'd pay 50 for that, but I don't know. I don't know how much it's really going to be worth spending all that money for. Hunting High and Low, there's loads of stuff out, isn't there, for Record Store Days? A few things mixed here. Alison Moyes from the normal releases at the moment. You got Alison Moyes coming up. Hunting High and Low, the demos. Yeah, some good stuff here. The Record Store Day is decent, but against the Black Friday stuff, I'm more interested in this newer. I kind of skipped through a lot of this. Not a lot really to talk about. There's a lot of people here I've never heard of. Junk, nah, don't really follow any of these guys. No, Cannibal Ferox, the motion picture sound. Never even seen the film. Mingus, Among Us, I don't know. Again, never been a fan of kind of jazz and all that sort of stuff, and blues and all that. Never been a fan. Don't get the appeal. Some other stuff here. Cypress Hill. Yeah, they were good, but when I was a bit younger, in my 20s, I used to like them. But then after a while, singing about weed gets a bit boring, doesn't it? It's just kind of repetitive. I always liked NWA. I thought their angry music was good. And a lot better, I think. God, it's a lot of obscure stuff. Yeah, there's I guess that's what Record Day's about. Record Store Day. Zoetrope Records. I do like those. Sunshine, Lollipops and Rainbows. That's Dwarf. Yeah, naughty cover. Probably get that just for the cover. The Rhythmics, great 80s band. Very, very popular when I was in my 20s. Now I'm in my 50s and it sucks. There's a Fleetwood Mac thing. Not really interested in that. Again, famous album, but been released to definite. More George Harrison, Zoetrope sort of stuff. It looks really cool. Again, I like the Beatles a lot, but I'm not too much of a fan of Harrison. God, a lot of garbage here. A lot of stuff I'm just not into. Nope. Nope. I know there's a Fine Young Cannibals 40th kind of release coming up at the moment with all their hits on, which sounds good. Clear vinyl. I think it's clear vinyl. I think it might be black vinyl, but I'm sure there's a clear vinyl version of that. So I think that's available on Amazon at the moment to pre-order. So Fine Young Cannibals is coming up. Guys, a lot of rubbish here, isn't there? I say rubbish, it's stuff I'm not into. Harry Potter. Who listens to soundtracks? I don't. Anyway, this is old stuff. Black Friday deals and record store day deals, just to flick through them all, as you should do. Kasabian, not a fan. Boy George, horrible human being, an absolute prick. Yes, I've met him. He's a prick. Absolute obnoxious bastard. Yeah, but there we go. There's a few people I've met that have been famous, been horrible, but mostly people are alright. But he was a prick. Whew, there we go. Melanie C. Yep, okay. Guess people like Melanie C. I didn't. Good stuff, Monaco. I don't know any of these. Nope. Moody Blues. My mum is a fan of Moody Blues. Not me. Not me. Some really interesting releases here. I don't know if any guys have picked these up, but some of these record store day kind of releases don't look that great to me. Huh. Again, Visions, Peel Sessions, OMD. They're a good band. I like some of their early stuff. There's at least 3 or 4 songs I like. Ooh, Paul Hardcastle. We'll come to Paul Hardcastle shortly, 40th anniversary edition. Pete Tosh, greatest hits. I don't know a single Peter Tosh song. Greatest hits to me is, I don't know, Star Wars dub. That sounds interesting. I have to check that out. Yeah, Get Behind the Mule. No. Post Malone. My daughter likes him, but I'm not really a fan. Public Image, Pill. Yeah. Very average. Queen, Delane Lee demos. That's actually really good. I do own a version of that on CD. Really good. Or a rip of it anyway. Very nice. Can't beat a bit of Queen. I'm a huge Queen fan. Love the Beatles as well. Can't beat them. Yep. Don't know these guys. Nope. Wheels of Steel. Don't know any of these people. Not a clue. Shed 7 rings a bell again. Not big bands at all, or groups or singers. Sophie Ellis Bextor. Ugh. Garbage. Let's screw past this. Screw them all. Rubbish. T-Rex. Yeah, I got time for T-Rex. Die Too Young. Stuff he could have come out with. He was always writing songs. That's amazing. Even if half of them I didn't know what he was going on about. Very bizarre singer, but very talented. My dad's favourite singer and artist, along with the Ink Spots. If anyone likes Fallout. But yeah, Ink Spots. So every time I hear, or I'm actually playing Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas, Takes me back to childhood. Ooh, Tommy Boy. Yeah, it's and the Womble's golden, fantastic. Ooh, outtakes on that one. So Trope records, bit boring, aren't they? Some of them cool. I saw a cool Snoopy one, but again, I don't see the. I don't see why I should really buy Snoopy records. Let's have a look at this. This looks nice. Tommy. Ooh, coloured vinyl. What coloured vinyl? The original cast from the movie. Excellent. Yeah, that's good. That sounds really good. Fiddling about. Oliver Reed. He was great in Tommy, wasn't he? Yeah, that's a highlight for me. Adam Yance as well. There is another pick. Oh, there's another pick. Of course, is Phil Collins, 12 inches at last on vinyl. I'll definitely be picking that up. I had that on CD many years ago. It wasn't cheap because it was so rare, but I managed to get it. Well, it was cheap back then, but now, looking back, the money I spent on it was way too much. Oof. Yeah, there's a lot of just flicking through quickly. See if I've missed anything. There's some good stuff. Yeah, I say that covers good. Eurythmics said there is a nice choice of stuff. Depends what you're going to go for. Personally, I think Paul Hardcastle would be perfect as another purchase. I own Paul Hardcastle's debut album, I believe, and my mum and dad bought it for me when I was 13. Yeah, 13, Jesus. I'm 53 now, so it's 40th anniversary. Is it red vinyl for Paul Hardcastle debut album? I remember playing it on my record player. My parents bought me this terrible Toshiba red plastic hi-fi, but it had a record player on the top, and it was all right. Not particularly brilliant. There it is. Click on there. Yeah, 40. Oh God, I feel so old. Queen's Greatest Hits. Paul McCartney's greatest hits. What was it? Oh, best of Paul McCartney. That was it. Frog Chorus. My mum saw me enjoying that video and probably thought, yeah, McCartney, you like that? Why don't you just get me a Beatles album, the White Album? Sheesh. But she didn't know. I didn't know who McCartney really was.